It's the Cinematic Crap Alliance Christmas Extravaganza Holiday Special! Starring Black Lodge Bob, Kirk Cameron, Oscar Papa, Wings Louser, Prince Albert the Barbarian, Hot Coco, and here to celebrate my only begotten son's birthday, me, God! And now, ladies and gentlemen, the jingle in your bells, the frost in your snowman, the Filth Wizard!
Kirk Cameron! Kirk Cameron! Kirk Cameron! Kirk Cameron!
Merry Christmas, motherfuckers! I am the Filth Wizard, and I am here with my beatboxing High Council members. How you guys doing? Merry Christmas!
Yo!
Merry Christmas.
Yo!
I thought it'd be kind of fun to start off playing some Christmas games. In fact, Harold from the military-wife-and-mom.com says, these Christmas party games for families are an especially great way to bring out the giggles. Listen for the Christmas giggles, and you'll know it's Christmas. All right, so we're going to play some Christmas charades as our game, and the category is Christmas songs.
Fourth word. Forward.
We're off to a great start.
We'll start over again.
Shoe.
You.
Adidas.
Kanye. Kanye. Yay. Yay.
Second word.
Giving.
Swaddling.
Sharing.
Swaddling. Hand
Kake.
Craps. Crapping.
Cooking.
Crapping on ye.
Come!
Yeah.
Come!
Rolling down the window. Come. Come. No. Oh, come all ye faithful. Oh, yes.
Hey! Pray.
Angel.
A for angel.
Weed.
Hi.
Devil's lettuce.
Oh.
That was hi.
Angels we have heard on high.
I've never heard of that. What is that?
Christmas.
No, Christmas.
White Christmas.
Christmas.
White Christmas.
Right. Hey, this is God again. I'd just like to quickly interject. I was not informed of the Hitler joke before I took this gig, even though he was mostly Christian, and by my own rules, I had to forgive him. Well, yeah. Never mind. So this episode, we are watching Kirk Cameron's Saving Christmas. Kirk Cameron was once a teen heartthrob on the 80s sitcom Growing Pains. I mean, he was in all the Tiger Beat magazines and all that shit. Now he's arguably more famous for smugly lecturing people about Jesus. Probably seen him on the internet talking about bananas.
The truth is, it takes more faith to be an atheist than it does to believe in God. You've really got to ignore the facts. Behold, the atheist's nightmare. Now, if you study a well-made banana, you'll find on the far side there are 3 ridges. On the close side, 2 ridges. If you get your hand ready to grip a banana, you'll find on the far side there are 3 grooves, on the close side 2 grooves. The banana and the hand are perfectly made one for the other.
And croc what?
Crocodile.
Croc of something?
This is what evolutionists have been searching for hundreds of years. All right? And if you find one of these, you could become rich and famous. So here's some transitional forms. This is called the crocodile. Can you see this?
God, what a numbnut.
Fucking wackadoo shit. This movie was released in 2014. It won 4 Razzies, including Worst Picture, and at one point was the lowest rated film on both Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb, which Kirk blamed on pagans on Reddit. Black Lodge Bob, since you weren't here for the last episode, why don't you tell us the plot of this movie in one sentence or less?
Kirk Cameron incorrectly mansplains Christmas.
That's good. So the movie starts off with Cameron, just the smarm fest begins.
I love the fire. I love the presents. I love the stockings. I love the tree. I love the fudge. I love the lights. It's a great time for growing out the winter beard. I love everything about it.
Yes.
I love the music. I love the carols and the hymns. I love all the kids.
All the kids?
And I love the spirit in the air
All
at
the
Christmas
kids.
time.
I love packing my
Wherever you
kids'
go.
fudge.
At Christmas, they want to be more compassionate, more helpful.
Have you ever worked at a
more
shopping
generous.
mall?
Donations go up all around the world. I think there's something about Christmas that all of us sense deep inside that says
Deep inside.
something big.
Deeper and deeper.
And I love hot chocolate.
Oh,
That's actually absinthe.
Smug
But have you
fuck.
noticed?
There's this music that sounds like you're in a fucking hotel lobby bar.
As a matter of fact, you should just take all of that, wrap it up, and throw it out the door because it's all bad.
Well, it's not all bad.
The fudge is
Very
okay.
concerned.
You know, what are they going to do next? Tell us
Hey,
hot chocolate's
this
bad
cup's
for us?
empty.
That the Druids invented it?
Totally.
it is bad for you. The music in this movie, we go from the elevator music to the credit sequence with weird, crazy fonts, and it's underscored with a ska version of Silent Night.
Bonnie, my pebbles.
Come on, Bob, come on!
I just ripped my robe.
It's the almighty boss tones.
Yeah, the almighty pasta.
Now, Black Lodge Bob, you used to play in a ska band on a scale of 1 to 10 for
did.
Christmas ska songs. Where does this one rate for you?
You know, it hurt me deeply.
Doesn't this make you happy?
After the ska scene, we cut into an excessive Christmas party, ridiculously over-decorated. Kirk Cameron is serving cocoa to children for some reason.
Hey everybody, that's me, enjoying the party.
That's Kirk Cameron?
And that's my sister. She's throwing the party. No one
Not the
loves
one
a
with the
Christmas
homophobic
party
Hallmark channel.
more than her.
My precious.
Who is not having a good time because her somewhat put-upon husband, Christian, is not a fan of the Christmas season.
My sister wasn't exaggerating. He is not into Christmas this year.
Amen.
You just don't know
He probably
someone's
watched
story
this movie.
until you see what's going on.
It's not about Jesus for him, is what it comes down to, and it's
And it's
as he
pagan.
says a million times. He's become that guy, and he's bringing a whole party down, even though nobody's paying attention to him, and he's off in the corner.
Commercialism, greed, holiday junk,
Sounds like we're
materialism,
being swept away to
paganism,
Hogwarts
elf
right now.
worship.
Right.
The list goes on and on.
Elf worship!
Some people are determined
No.
to see the worst and even the best of things.
Hail elf! His friend DeAndre, we assume he's his friend, comes over and starts rambling incoherently in a coke-fueled rage.
Man, Christian, how you doing?
What's up, DeAndre? How you been?
You know me, blessed and highly favored,
And?
saved and sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost, and that with a burning fire.
All right, well, I gotta go to the bathroom. Excuse me.
I gotta take a crap.
You guys in your verses.
Is this over yet?
You guys in your verses.
Is this over yet?
You guys in your verses.
Whoa, God here again. I'm sure that was a completely innocent gaffe by the writer, the actor, especially the director for not having the common sense to edit that out. Oh, wait. This actor is the writer and director. Well, everyone's forgiven. Carry on. Now we come to Winged Louser's favorite part of the movie.
This is my favorite part of the movie. He gets put up with dealing with that guy, so he goes get a little peace and quiet, and of course Kirk Cameron sees him do that and follows him to his SUV.
And you would know that this character
Hey,
needs
fuck nuts!
an intervention.
I'm trying to jerk off in here.
Hey.
Fucking A, let yourself in.
Yeah, come on in.
I was wondering where you were.
Take down your slacks.
Why don't you be alone, asshole?
Take a break.
This sweater's getting kind of itchy.
There was too many black people inside.
And by too many, I mean one.
And that's where we stay for the next half hour or so.
This cannot be what God wants.
Can somebody please tell me what Christmas is all about?
Kirk Cameron is just sitting there. He gets this crease, he gets this like crack down the side of his forehead, and he's just like, and he doesn't say anything for like 5 minutes while this guy rambles on. He's just like, I'm listening.
But he does that the whole movie. Every interaction with this guy is this this condescending persona.
All right, so after listening, Kirk Cameron, he loves to do this like any lecturing asshole does. He goes,
I hear you. I get it.
because I was listening.
But this is all wrong.
But
This is all wrong.
let me school you.
No. You're all wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong.
I don't have all the answers, but here are all the answers.
You drank the Kool-Aid. You
You were literally
took the
handing out
bait,
hot
hook, line,
cocoa.
and sinker. You swallowed the whole thing.
You swallowed the whole thing.
Guess what? Everything you see inside there, it's all about Christmas. It's all about
Kirk Cameron saving hot cocoa. Hot cocoa's
Everybody
actually the
inside
name
your
of his favorite hooker.
Hot cocoa's coming by later.
So Kirk Cameron decides to explain the nativity scene in terms of like a feeding trough, a stone feeding trough for animals in a cave, implying that that's where that happened for some reason.
Because the baby Jesus is there, misses a huge part of what's going on.
Was there a shootout
The
earlier?
birth of the baby.
And then he proceeds to like draw a parallel between like the swaddling cloth and like the funeral vestments.
What is this swaddling cloth? Is it just a blanket for a baby? The
Yeah, it was his cum towel since birth.
empty because it could not hold the body wrapped inside. Jesus escaped death. Did you ever wonder why the wise men brought frankincense and myrrh at Jesus' birth? Those are burial spices. Why would they bring
What?
burial spices to a
I'm
baby
gonna
shower?
Google that right now. It makes no frankincense at all, is what it...
You need to think of Herod's soldiers moving through the streets, finding babies and murdering them. And
Hey!
it's not because
Merry
he isn't the
Christmas!
most important person.
I gotta admit, I never saw the whole swaddling cloth thing.
He tells 3 stories in this fucking car.
Strangely more boring than watching two guys talk in an SUV.
Christian starts complaining about Christmas trees.
This is all idolatry.
It's just
We
like
do the whole tree
Christianity.
in my house. How do your kids react every morning on Christmas? What do they do? Tell me.
Would you call it an idolatry?
What do they do?
He draws a parallel between the Christmas tree and us hanging decorative fruit and ornaments and lights on it to hanging his only begotten son on a dead tree. And so when we look at Christmas trees, we should see the cross with Jesus' dead body hanging on it, because that's what Christmas trees mean.
And because Jesus is a fruit.
And Jesus is an ornament.
He
And
put
that's why
himself up on a
They
tree,
decorated the
making us right
crucifix of
with
Jesus.
God. Jesus was God's blessed fruit hung on his blessed tree.
What?
At
That's
Jesus'
the darkest shit
burial.
I've ever heard.
Show of hands, who has ever hung fruit on a Christmas tree? All right, moving on. Hello, this is Almighty God. If you or anyone you know have ever hung fruit from a Christmas tree, call 1-800-UNSOLVED-CHRISTMAS TREES.
Do you have fruit hanging off of your ears, Prince Albert?
No, these are my shiny Yule balls that I
Very good.
was bestowed. Yeah.
Pearl necklace in between.
I'll have you know this pearl necklace was bestowed upon me by my great uncle.
I remember.
Did it come from his Yule log?
If two Christmas stories weren't enough for Kirk Cameron,
There is no Santa Claus in the Bible.
No, there is no Santa Claus in the Bible.
Hold on, I see his face.
ah!
Oh, I see his face.
Oh! Ah!
What do you see? You see a little
Stop
elf?
it!
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Hey!
Lord! Stop it!
Let me tell you
Bad
about
movie.
He
The
is
real
Bob.
Santa Claus was a real bad dude.
Trading places.
And when I say bad, I mean bad in the good way.
Like Michael Jackson.
He goes in talking about Nicholas, who lived in Turkey. As far as I know, that's true. He was like a local priest or something, or prophet or something.
Bishop, I think.
And you should love St. Nicholas because he was violent.
All right.
He's here, sir.
Yeah, I saw this. Must kill.
Where?
Here, at the tavern.
Grab my swaddling cloth.
He was there at the Council of Nicaea in AD 325. The faith
He was
being
there at the
challenged.
Council of Elrond.
There were leaders in the church that had begun to deny the deity of Christ.
Go ahead.
Dude, could you sit somewhere else? You smell really bad.
Why do they always sit next to me?
I think you need some frankincense and myrrh to take the edge off.
Smiting him on the cheek.
Ooh, he Oh, the dubstep segment.
Oh, yeah!
That's a sick drop, bro. Original score by Skrillex.
Now,
You have been smoten.
with his less than jolly actions. In
Your
fact,
face
they were
has
so
been melted.
They removed his title as bishop.
He was a soldier for Christ. That was the whole point.
Only in America would that be the link. That was super dark. To lighten the mood at the end.
Come on. Let's go bless some kids tonight. We've got gifts to give.
So, Christian, the guy you think is distracting everyone's attention from the birth.
Yeah, I nominate that for one of the worst actors of the year.
Yep. So Christian, he has the come to Jesus moment. He realizes he's been seeing it all wrong.
All this is what it's all about. You just need to see it with new eyes.
Yeah.
As the military drums play in the background. And the fire, crackle of a fire? Or is that rain?
It's a sound effect CD they're playing. Sounds of a Christmas party.
Yeah.
It's the hooker hot chocolate peeing on the windshield.
Balls deep.
Brother-in-law.
How long have we been in this goddamn car?
Can you imagine how? Can you imagine how fucking foggy those windows would be? Steamy.
There's like a piss bottle going around in there.
He comes bursting into the mansion and does the most idiotic slow motion like belly slide into a pile of presents. Just because, I guess. What the ever-living fuck?
Why are Christians always so weird?
There's this weird fucking thing where, like, the stack of presents is a skyline of a city.
Imagine the New
wow.
Jerusalem, a heavenly city
Hey,
whose builder
Kirk,
and
Kirk,
architect
get down
is
here
God.
and check this out, man.
And the
What the fuck, man? What does that have to do with anything?
every single thing points to Jesus.
See, the nutcrackers represent the soldiers that came to kill Jesus, but then we put our nuts in their mouths and...
We need to tell our children new stories. We need to be how a baby was spared in his infancy to become the warrior that ensured that death finally was killed.
What?
Because nothing says Jesus like warrior.
You just called him the Prince of Peace. Stop it! Stop it!
He's a peace warrior.
So bring the soldiers close.
Oscar Papa's having
Let them
his fill.
and remind you.
And then he goes to his wife to apologize.
Why don't the boys like me? Is it because of my bad makeup?
And if you've been that guy,
He's gonna fuck her right there.
We're doing butt stuff tonight.
She looks like a toddler with messy hair.
I dare say she looks a little elfish.
I've been a bit of a jerk.
I'm
This
leaving
Christmas,
you.
I want to give you something I've been wanting to give you for a long
Anal warts.
Hey.
What do you got in mind, Big Papa?
6 slugs in the chest.
now what happened?
Admit that he was wrong, that he didn't understand Christmas. To prove it to her, he has concocted a hip-hop dance routine. And thus begins one of the most sheer moments, sequences of pure existential dread I've ever experienced in a fucking movie.
You know how we do. Oh, Marshall Foster's in the house, kicking it old school.
Oh no.
The fuck is happening?
Buckle up. I can even turn your volume up. Let's see.
Make it stop. No.
Oh my god, look at Oscar Papa.
Chelsea's hell no!
How many Starbucks baristas do you think she yells at in 1 week? Oh, my Christmas wish has come true.
Oh, man.
Can we go back to the car, please? Where's hot chocolate? Get hot chocolate out there to twerk.
Oh my god, please make it stop.
I think if Jesus had a choice between watching that and being crucified, he would just be like, fucking nail me up right now.
Leave me up here.
I'm not coming back for you guys.
They have this giant gluttonous feast.
Pull out your best dishes, your finest linens,
Really?
your nicest silverware.
Assuming you have
ham.
those things, of course.
But
Financial
remember,
advice.
this is a celebration of the eternal God taking on a material body. So it's right that our holiday is marked with material things.
Wow!
Oh, good
We can
point.
see with our eyes
Good
and
point.
touch with our hands.
I think that my least favorite part of the movie is like the last 5 seconds of the movie. The camera, it's like pushing in on Kirk.
Oh, God. So fucking punchable.
You fucking ruined my life! You ruined Christmas!
It's kind of funny how he kind of does ruin Christmas with this movie.
Completely.
And it doesn't end there!
This will all be over in 6 short minutes.
Hey man, Christian, how you doing, man?
Ah, fuck.
Doing DeAndre?
Bloopers and production throughout. And hey, remember this from things we watched less than an hour ago.
They were definitely having problems filling in a time quota. They were definitely padding it every step of the way.
And then it still doesn't end.
The joy.
Oh no.
Yes!
You know what you gotta do, right?
It never ends.
One of them freestyle raps over the top of the horrible beatboxing. And the rap isn't even remotely close to anything resembling good.
Mother Nature, Father Nature, your father hates you. Oh, I'm sorry, Dad. What did I do?
Only about one more
You know
minute
what you
left of
did.
this.
Call your crew.
Something got a little too
Call
real
your
there for a
friends,
minute.
Dress up in
Until it finally dissolves into a chant of Kirk Cameron's name.
Cameron, music, movie biz. Cameron, Kirk Cameron.
Over and over again.
Kirk Cameron.
Yeah, cult leader.
Kirk Cameron.
He loved every second of that. It seemed a little canned, just like Kirk Cameron's compassion.
It's God again. Before we rate this film, I just wanted to reiterate that I had nothing to do with this film, but I will say that the crocoduck really actually is a thing, until St. Nick bashed its head in. Ironically, he did this in order to save Christmas, unlike this movie. First category is cheese. I am going to give this a perfect 10 with cheese, the music and the Jesus stuff and the everything and the decorations. It's just like, it's a no-brainer for me.
This is an easy 10.
Decked halls would give it a 10, not even accounting for the most trite fundamentalist hogwash.
I also give it a 10 for cheese, but not a good cheese. A horrible cheese that no one knows who brought it. It's stinking up the whole room, and you can't get rid of the smell of cheese. Yeah.
It is a 10. It's not the same kind of 10 like you get in most of these movies that we watch. It's a whole different kind of pedigree of... I don't even want to get into it, but yeah, just a lot. This movie has a lot of... Sorry, that wasn't really a complete thought. Just cut all that out. 10.
Our second category is bad acting. I actually thought most of it was pretty competent. As usual, the kids were dumb, and most of the people at the party were like amateur actors. That Santa Claus, though, oh god, he was dreadful. I'm gonna give it a 7.
I don't know if I can uncouple my personal distaste for this movie from the acting. I think I'm going to give it an 8.
These fucking hand gestures when Kirk Cameron's like listening and then oh, he's about to say something profound, and fucking 8.
Fucking 8. Your Highness, Prince Albert.
I think I give it a 7 for bad acting. Primarily just because Kirk Cameron acting like a Christian is pretty unconvincing.
Couldn't even play a Christian well.
Clearly he is a disciple of Cthulhu.
Hey,
And
watch that shit.
that's offensive. No offensive language.
Apologies to the Dark Lord.
No blasphemy.
I'll go 7, and that's all because of Kirk Cameron.
Third category, fun to crap on. Black Lodge Bob.
I had a good time crapping on this movie. I don't think it ranks among the giants, so I'm going to go 9.
I'll give it a 5. It's just this... I don't know if I'm just punishing it for being a kind of a bland movie.
I was pretty much yapping and screaming through this whole thing. 10 for me.
I give it an 8 for crapping on, only because it would be more fun if it weren't so horribly evil.
Well, if it weren't for the pure seething rage I felt throughout the entire film, it probably would have been a 10, but that does bring me down to a 9. Otherwise, intensely fun to crap on.
Next category is ineptitude.
5. You know? There's some the rack focus worked. There's a lot of slow-mo. Clearly the crew had an understanding of what they were trying to accomplish. I think I saw a cable in one shot on the floor.
Yes, it was professionally done in a lot of respects, but it's incredibly boring. And for that, I gotta give it a 7, just for being a boring, bland, dull movie.
The choice to have more than half of the movie take place inside a car, and the choice to just have all these like super wackadoo QAnon type prophecies shit to dance off and the terrible extras at the party. I'm actually going to give this a 9. Also, a movie has to be entertaining, right? If I was a Christian, I don't think I would have been entertained by this. Like, I don't think I would have gotten any joy. It was well intentioned, but God, just horrible. Like,
I am going to give it an 8, and I would just like to point out some of the insane soundtrack choices, particularly that piano bit in the intro section.
It's not only sort of internally inconsistent, but it's scripturally inconsistent. So you gotta ding them for just being batshit insane with the concept of the thing. So I'll go 8.
next category is what the fuck. I think his like QAnon style conspiracy explanations for the commercialization of Christmas is just super what the fuck. The violent Santa dubstep scene. I'm giving this one a 9.
You know, all that stuff is crazy, but on the other hand, this movie thinks mayonnaise is spicy. So I think I'm going to land closer to a 7.
I think you found Oscar's weak point, the condiment humor.
You know what? 10 for the hip hop dance number.
I give it a 9 for what the fuck. I mean, we've got the Santa Claus via weird old VCR footage, like threatening directly to camera.
I forgot about that.
Really came out of nowhere. And I've heard some crazy religious shit before, but this one like really blew my mind as far as how it justifies things that are clearly not true.
I mean, the audacity alone is about 8 points. Give it a 10.
And our last category, overall fun.
I gotta be honest, it wasn't a lot of fun. I'm gonna go 6 for fun.
There's nothing to look at in this fucking movie. It feels like an open house. And that all ladders up to fun. I'll give it a 2.
Oh, I just made it worse. My Kirk camera destroyed my Santa hat.
He ruins everything. He put his fucking name in the title.
I associate a great deal of pain with this movie now, but much like the suffering of Jesus on the cross that leads to an eventual rebirth, I also gained a lot of joy from it. And therefore, I would watch this again, just like I would be risen again, and I'll give it a 7.
Very nice. Well done.
It did not make me literally want to die. So that means the lowest I can give it is a 3.
It brings me so much happiness every moment of this movie. I'm giving it a 10.
You talked me up to an 8.
I really didn't mean to do that, but alright. Real quick, our final scores. Cheese got a perfect 10. Bad Acting got a 7.4. Fun to Crap On got a 8.2. Ineptitude got a 7.4. What the Fuck got a straight up 9. Overall Fun got a 5.8. For a final score of 7.97. Alright, everybody. Well, thanks for joining us for your holidays. I hope you had as much as fun as, well, more fun than we had, because this movie was really shitty. And happy holidays and Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Happy Yule! Festivus! And Kwanzaa and Hanukkah! Yay! Everything!
Christmas scar!
Christmas scar!
If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And if you wish to enslave the earth one bad movie at a time, then find us on Instagram and officially join the alliance.
The banana and the hand are perfectly made one for the other. When you pull the tab, the contents don't squirt on your face. Notice it has a point at the top for ease of entry. It's just the right shape for the human mouth. And it's even curved toward the face to make the whole process so much easier.